I'm logging so hard the picture looks so sleek and professional with the lighting. But it's a spooky doge. The mommy make a lifelike baby costume for dogs. Mother I must feed. Mother, why do you cry? 75% real baby hair. Comes in 5 sizes. From Chihuahua to Mastiff. Imagine a Mastiff sized version of this running at you full speed in the dark, letting out a series of modulated baby wails. No. My last 2 brain cells. I got some peanuts. Party don't start till I walk in. He won. I'm happy for him. He got 6th place actually. He won. Mantises are the closest living thing to centaurs. It checks out, but don't ever say it again. Look, if movies being like 2.5 hours long is just gonna be the norm from now on, then we gotta bring back intermissions. Please let me piss. A human that wants to feel good. Oh, time for me to do drugs, or whatever. An animal that wants to feel good. Time to lay in the sun. In summary, animals been knowing where it's at for 1000s of years. Had this thought after observing at some turtles in Minecraft, by the way. I was also high. Happy Halloween. Sponsored. Free money? Tumblr, what does this mean? What does it mean? Have you taken a hot air balloon ride in the past week? No. Yes. Prefer not to answer. It's a sensitive issue. A guy asked Kickstarter for $10 so he could try making some potato salad without having to worry about wasting any money on ingredients for a failed recipe. He's now raised over $1,000. Truly, the internet is an amazing place. $4,305. What the F? He's now renting out an entire hall and inviting the internet to a potato salad party. What a time to be alive. Feathers. Biped. This is a man. The only man I trust, TBH. Petition to bring back the cast of Montelado memes for October. I have many cask of Amontillado memes in my basement. Would you like to see them? For the love of God, Montreza. You aren't doing it wrong. If no one knows what you are doing. I mean, working in a group where no one actually contributes to the project. You will never know the hatred that burns within. Me. Depression isn't bothering me. Me. Forgets to eat. Either sleeps too much or not at all. Feels nothing 90% of the time. Doesn't change clothes for 8 days. Me. Positive vibes. Me at the club picking up girls. Hey, how are you doing? I would ask for your number, but I already know it. You are number 1. I'll call you later. Man. The only animal to ride the horse. Well, that's just a man with feathers. Behold a man. Diogenes strikes again. Stock images provided by Jetty Images. This is such a fucking surreal thing to see in the credits of a SpongeBob episode for some reason. Who else wants to supercharge their prostate? Do I what now? Boy would I. Makes a sound in my head, but I can't describe what it is. My parents are being SJWs again and telling me to get out and socialize. Don't they know that socialism has killed over 100 trillion people? I'm so glad you're done talking about that white twink from Detroit. His name is Eminem. All I'm saying is, if Isabelle and Inklings and Link can be in Mario Kart, then so can Pikachu. Proof Pikachu can drive. Although I still wouldn't trust him driving on my streets. Do you still follow your dad's orders? The way I see it, the only one in this room, controlled by his parents, is you. You will have to talk to Mr. Freeze about that burn. Everyone, John Green Book. My name is Kirk-ass Gun, and I'm not cool or popular, and I'm bullied every day because I F comic books, and I watched this really cool show called The Big Bang Theory, but it's okay because I at least have 2 other brothers and 1 convenient Negro friend. You see that girl over there? That's Cadence to Jolly Dickinson. She is the love of my life. She is misunderstood and like really cool indie bands like Coldplay, and she's been smoking since she was 7. She's not like other girls. If only she would realize that the missing key to her life was me, a greasy white boy. Tony Stark. Peter, you are 16-year-old and you can bench press a school bus, but crime fighting is still dangerous, so I'm going to provide you with a high-tech bulletproof armor equipped with an AI and several hundred options that will help you fight criminals. Also, until you are older, I'll limit you to fighting the local petty crimes and try to keep you away from the truly dangerous criminals. Bruce Wayne. Robin, you are an 8-year-old who can do backflips. Let's put you in spandex and throw you at a serial killer mayo. Person about to invent hummus. Man, F these chickpeas. Beats the shit out of them. I'm gonna invent powdered toes. Honestly, I don't know what this means, but I feel like you should go to jail. Hot shingles in your area looking to get nailed. I'm done. Singles will be paired. Oh my gosh, I never considered before. Theme park single rider line AU. And they were idiots. Oh my god, they were idiots. Well, this post was a roller coaster. Really threw me for a loop. Most of the ocean is unexplored because everyone agreed that we'd all sleep better at night if we don't know what the hell is down there. 10 bioluminescent organisms that better cut that freaky shout before I call the cops. Todd Howard used to go to my school, so today I went to the library and found his yearbook pic. This kid could have ran for presidency if he wanted to, but he dedicated his life to making Skyrim. This is why every major questline in Skyrim ends up with you as head of an organization. Todd just thinks it's normal to be the leader of 8 things. One time when my dad was in college, these guys found a carpet on this sidewalk and they needed furniture for their dorm. So they were like, hell yeah, free carpet, and they carried the carpet upstairs. And it was really wet and heavy, so they unrolled it to let it dry and a dead body fell out. I'm not kidding you. 3 students discover corpse in a carpet found on street. What good ever comes from taking an abandoned carpet home? A free carpet. You know you're a history fan when you still get upset thinking about the Library of Alexandria. All that knowledge lost for fking ever. Don't even fking talk to me about the Library of Alexandria. F now I'm upset. Oh yeah, that tome of history compiled by a Mesopotamian priest on the history of the world, supposedly spanning back 40,000 years of history? Fking gone. Gone forever. Ugh. F this. What happened to me last night? You hugged everyone. Me when I'm drunk. Single, not sorry. Single does what single wants. Single never has to go home early. Am I hallucinating? Or are these ads for Tinder advocating for the consumer to stay off Tinder? Tinder, it seems, is embracing its status as a hookup app. Tinder in 2015. Look at all these cute, successful couples that met on Tinder. Tinder in 2018. Be a slut, do whatever you want. Most private thing I'm willing to admit, I'm not good at estimating how much pasta is enough for one person. There's a tool for that. Why is it shaped like a horse? I'm so hungry I could eat a horse. So the smallest one is I'm so hungry I could eat a small child. My FBI agent watching me perform entire musical soundtracks while acting out ever seen. One climate isn't inherently more habitable than another. You just grow up thinking yours is a good one because you are raised around the measures one needs to take in order to survive in them, and practicing them is only common sense. Knowing how to dress for the weather or recognizing the dangers that are unique to this environment isn't regarded as a special skill. You know that because you are an adult. But to someone completely inexperienced with your environment in particular, it's easy to die of the heat, the cold, the venomous spider or Florida man. My math class was doing a statistics project where we measured the RTE of a young boy's still living body decaying. We collected data on how many of his vertebrae had been taken by birds, how many centimeters squared of his skin was covered in mushrooms, etc. Every time we went to collect data, he begged us to save him, but my teacher hurried us away. When I asked my teacher why we couldn't help him, he just said, "Be grateful it isn't you." I love how everyone is like, lol, forgot to read the URL, like the fact that this was a dream makes it less horrifying. What I wanna know is how capture technology went from having to type in a barely readable code to just clicking a button. How does this tell you I'm not a robot? Can robots not press the big funky button? I think it's like an honor code thing. I know this is supposed, but just in case you don't know, it actually tracks the way the cursor moves. Bots can click it instantly and moving in a perfectly straight line. People take a few milliseconds interact and move the mouse imperfectly. If the computer's still not sure whether you're a human or not, it makes you do the 3x3 photo gerd thing I never seem to get right. Humans' best feature are wiggles.